Struggling with dry eyes, eye bags, or cataracts? Discover how castor oil can be a simple yet powerful remedy for your eyes. One of the most well-documented uses of castor oil is for relieving dry eyes. Many over-the-counter artificial tears actually contain castor oil as an inactive ingredient. If you check the label of certain lubricating eye drops, you might find castor oil listed. Additionally, it is a key component in prescription medications for dry eye treatment, such as Restasis. But why does castor oil help with dry eyes? It primarily works by preventing the tear film from evaporating too quickly. The tear film is a thin layer of moisture that coats the eye's surface, keeping it hydrated and reducing irritation. When this layer evaporates too quickly, dry eye symptoms worsen. Castor oil helps stabilize the tear film, allowing it to last longer and keep the eyes lubricated. Furthermore, castor oil itself provides additional lubrication, reducing friction between the eyelids and the surface of the eye, which can help to relieve discomfort. A study confirmed castor oil's effectiveness in stabilizing the tear film. Researchers observed that before using castor oil, the tear film appeared irregular, contributing to dryness. However, after 2 weeks of using eye drops containing castor oil 6 times a day, participants reported reduced dryness and irritation. The tear film became more stable, improving both symptoms and overall eye health. It is essential to highlight that the eye drops used in these studies contained a diluted form of castor oil, not 100% pure castor oil. This distinction is crucial for safety reasons, as using undiluted castor oil directly in the eyes can pose risks. Another potential benefit of castor oil is its effectiveness in managing blepharitis, a common condition that causes inflammation of the eyelids. Blepharitis can lead to redness, irritation, crusting around the eyelashes, and even eyelash loss. While conventional treatments include eyelid scrubs, warm compresses, and medicated ointments, recent research suggests that castor oil may also offer relief. A 2021 study tested the effects of 100% cold-pressed castor oil applied to the eyelids twice daily for 4 weeks. The results were promising. Participants experienced reduced eyelid inflammation and a decrease in telangiectasia, which is tiny, visible spider veins that often develop on inflamed eyelids. Additionally, castor oil application appeared to prevent eyelash loss and reduce crusting around the eyelashes. One of the key benefits of castor oil is its ability to reduce friction between the eyelid and the eyeball. Many people with blepharitis experience discomfort due to excessive friction, which can exacerbate irritation and inflammation. By providing a lubricating effect, castor oil may help improve comfort and reduce symptoms. While the study was relatively small, the findings suggest that castor oil can be a beneficial natural remedy for blepharitis when applied to the eyelids rather than directly into the eyes. However, as with any home remedy, it is important to ensure the oil is high quality and free from additives or contaminants. Consulting with an eye care professional before using castor oil for eyelid inflammation is also recommended, especially for those with pre-existing eye conditions. Next, let's discuss castor oil for under-eye bags. Castor oil can help reduce under-eye bags, a common cosmetic concern caused by fluid retention, lack of sleep, genetics, or aging. It has anti-inflammatory properties, which may help reduce swelling and puffiness. Since under-eye bags are often linked to inflammation, castor oil might provide some relief. While castor oil has been studied for its benefits in reducing eyelid inflammation, no direct scientific studies have confirmed its effectiveness for under-eye bags. One study demonstrated that castor oil helped reduce swelling in the eyelid when applied topically, suggesting that it may have a similar effect on under-eye puffiness. However, without definitive research, its impact remains uncertain. Despite the lack of scientific evidence, anecdotal reports suggest that some individuals experience reduced puffiness after using castor oil under their eyes. The oil's moisturizing properties may also help improve skin texture and hydration, which can make the under-eye area appear smoother and more refreshed. Additionally, castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, a compound known for its anti-inflammatory effects, which could contribute to temporary improvements in swelling. For those interested in trying castor oil for under-eye bags, it is important to use a high-quality, cold-pressed version to avoid potential irritation. A small patch test is also recommended to ensure no allergic reaction occurs. Since the skin around the eyes is delicate, applying a thin layer and avoiding direct contact with the eyes is advised. Moving on, castor oil may help condition and strengthen eyelashes naturally. Liking this so far? Subscribe now, and let's keep going. Castor oil has long been used as a natural remedy for conditioning and strengthening eyelashes. Rich in ricinoleic acid, which comprises about 90% of its composition, castor oil possesses moisturizing and anti-inflammatory properties that may support lash health. By coating the eyelashes, castor oil helps to lock in moisture, preventing dryness and brittleness that could lead to breakage. This protective barrier keeps lashes hydrated and nourished, contributing to their overall resilience. Research on castor oil's effects on hair suggests that it can reduce damage and strengthen strands, potentially preventing hair loss. Although this study did not focus explicitly on eyelashes, the findings indicate that castor oil may provide similar benefits when applied to the lash line. By improving hydration and reinforcing lash structure, it may help minimize shedding and promote a fuller appearance. To use castor oil for eyelashes, apply a small amount with a clean mascara wand or cotton swab before bedtime. While there is limited scientific research specifically proving its role in eyelash growth, many people report positive results from regular use. Castor oil's hydrating and protective properties help condition the lashes, making them appear shinier, stronger, and less prone to breakage. With consistent application, it may support overall lash health and minimize shedding over time. Lastly, castor oil for cataracts and eye floaters. Some people believe that castor oil can help dissolve cataracts or reduce eye floaters, but there is no scientific evidence to support this claim. For castor oil to be effective in treating these conditions, it would need to penetrate deep into the eye, specifically reaching the lens, where cataracts develop, or the vitreous humor, where floaters exist. However, research on the pharmacokinetics of the eye suggests that this is highly unlikely. The human eye has multiple protective barriers, including the cornea and conjunctiva, which prevent most substances from penetrating deep into internal structures. Castor oil does not have the necessary molecular properties to bypass these barriers and reach the areas where cataracts and floaters form. Additionally, cataracts are caused by protein clumping in the lens, while floaters result from changes in the vitreous gel. There is no known mechanism by which castor oil could break down these formations. If individuals who use castor oil for cataracts or floaters report an improvement, it may be due to other factors. For instance, castor oil is known to help with dry eyes by stabilizing the tear film and reducing irritation. Clearer, more hydrated eyes can enhance overall vision quality, which might create the perception that floaters have diminished or that vision has improved. Is castor oil safe for the eyes? Despite its potential benefits, applying 100% castor oil directly into the eyes is not recommended due to safety concerns. While castor oil is a common ingredient in some lubricating eye drops, the concentration used in these formulations is much lower, typically around 2%. Pure castor oil is significantly thicker and does not mix well with the natural tear film, often leading to blurry vision and the formation of stringy deposits on the eye's surface. Another important consideration is its potential cytotoxicity. Studies have shown that high concentrations of castor oil can be harmful to conjunctival cells, which form the delicate protective layer on the eye's surface. Damage to these cells can cause irritation, redness, discomfort, and in some cases, long-term harm. While diluted castor oil in eye drops may provide benefits for dry eyes, undiluted use poses unnecessary risks. Storage conditions also affect castor oil's safety. Research indicates that when stored at warm temperatures, castor oil can become more acidic over time. This increase in acidity raises the likelihood of eye irritation and discomfort, especially in individuals with sensitive eyes. Even if the oil is initially mild, improper storage can compromise its safety. Additionally, the castor oil available in stores is not regulated for ophthalmic use. Unlike prescription eye drops that undergo rigorous testing for sterility and purity, over-the-counter castor oil does not have the same safety assurances. This lack of regulation increases the risk of contamination, which can introduce bacteria or other harmful microorganisms into the eyes. Infections caused by contaminated oil can lead to serious complications, including inflammation, pain, and even vision impairment in severe cases. So what's the takeaway? Castor oil has gained attention for its potential benefits in eye care, from moisturizing dry eyes to soothing inflammation. While some uses are backed by research, others remain largely anecdotal. It's important to differentiate between proven benefits and unverified claims when considering castor oil for eye health. As with any natural remedy, using castor oil safely is key. Opting for products specifically formulated for eye use can reduce the risk of irritation. Consulting an eye care professional before trying new treatments is always a wise approach. If you've ever used castor oil for eye health, I'd love to hear about your experience. Let me know in the comments what worked for you and what didn't. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.